maybe you will LOSE.
Oh. Why? We hear you. Welcome to Highfield Indonesia podcast episode 9 with me, Miss Suci. And today we have some special guests. They are the winners of Kinderfield Primary Final E-Championship 2023 podcast competition. I will introduce you to each one of them. From grade 1, we have Shafna from Kinderfield Bogor. From grade 2, the winner from grade 2, we have Kenzie from Kinderfield Duren Sawit. And then from grade 3, we have Arwen from Kinderfield Depok. And for grade 5, we have Kaila, also from Kinderfield Depok. Actually, we have 6 winners because the competition is held for 6 grades. But for the 4th grade winners, which is Kai from Kinderfield Bekasi, has joined us in our podcast for the last episode, which is episode 8. And the 6th grade winner, which is Shaliha, will become our guest for another podcast, which is the next podcast, the next episode, or episode 11. So don't worry, you will meet her finally, but for different topics. But she is also the winner for one of the winner of podcast competition for this year, final E-Championship for Kinderfield Family, right? Okay, welcome guys. How are you today?
Good.
Okay, how do you feel to join us, to join the topic today?
I feel kind of nervous and excited at the same time.
Okay.
And
That's all?
Yeah,
Nervous. Kenzie nervous. Kaila nervous and excited. What about Shafna?
I'm feeling excited.
Excited. Okay. Oh, Shafna voice is so quite soft, yeah. Can you make it a little bit louder, honey?
I feel excited.
Okay. Thank you. Shafna feel excited. What about Arwen?
I feel very shy and nervous, and yeah, I don't feel anything else. I just feel shy and nervous all.
Oh, you just feel shy and nervous all the time. Okay, hopefully, going through our conversation today, all those feeling will evaporate.
yeah.
Okay, once you get to know each other well, hopefully you will feel more comfortable. Now, is this the first time that you meet each other? Because the competition is held online, right?
Yeah.
It was held online. So you just send your material. The judge will decide.
Yeah.
You don't meet each other. So this is the first time. How do you feel after you meet? Oh, she is the winner of the 2nd grade. Oh, he is the winner of the second, or something like that. How do you feel one by one? Start from who? Arwen.
I feel surprised.
Surprise
I feel surprised for the winners.
from the winners. Why?
I don't know.
Oh, you know. What kind of surprise? Surprise like, that's the winner. Oh, like that. Or, wow, that's the winner from another grade and another centers.
Like surprised, happy.
Oh, happy surprise. A good surprise.
Yeah, it's a good surprise.
Thank you. What about Shafna?
I feel happy.
You feel happy too to meet this boy and girl?
Yes.
Yes. Have you introduced yourself to them? Yes? Oh, you met each other already? No. Okay. Oh, you only met her. But you come from the same school. You never met her before?
I always come to her class.
So it's not the first time, right? No. Okay, I think there's a bit misunderstanding between you and Arwen. I will move to Kenzie.
Excited to meet new friends that I like. I thought like there are not much friends that I meet, like, so like when I meet them I was just like surprised, like there are more friends than I expected there is to be.
They are more friendly than you expect. Oh, why? Do you think they will like, who are you?
No.
So what make you have an idea like, do they or are they like that? What give you an impression that they are more friendly than I thought?
No.
No? But you
No.
said so before. But all good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Kaila?
I was like, wow, because I never met somebody that's like has the same passion,
Mm.
like podcast.
You never met me?
No, except you.
Okay, there's no fighting among the same center, right? So, both of you have the same passion, which is doing a podcast. Kenzie, is that your passion or you do the podcast because I just want to try this? I don't know whether it's my passion or not. Oh, you just want to try?
Actually, I'm more the storytelling, but yeah, I just want to try a podcast.
Oh, so actually for this competition, two of you just want to try.
Yeah.
Oh, what about Kaila?
I actually enjoyed it.
You enjoy it. Is it the first time for you?
This or like the
The championship, I mean. The competition.
No, I already joined since like 3 years. Like 3 years.
Did you win?
Yeah.
Oh,
I did.
congratulations. So this is the third winner status that you take from podcast?
Yeah, I think so if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. Oh, that's nice.
And also her.
Also her.
I
Wow.
only want to.
Oh yeah, okay.
This is the second time for
Oh
Arwen.
yeah,
Kenzie?
I won 2 times, but the last one it was second place. I don't know.
Oh, this is the last one, the second, but you won also.
Oh.
You also won, but also the second place.
No, first one.
The first place, oh, we're not trying to be flexing, but it is the reality, right? You know your game, so even though you said you just want to try, but this is not the first time. Even though for Shafna, I'm sure this is the first time because Shafna is grade 1, right? So this is the first time you join the competition, podcast competition. Okay, how do you feel?
Very lucky she won.
She's very lucky. Do you think you are lucky to become the winner of the final?
Yes.
Yes. Why? Why do you think you are lucky? You don't think you are? I think I'm becoming the winner because I'm good enough to become the winner, Miss. No, no. It's solely based on luck. Are you sure? Don't look at her. You make her nervous. If I ask Shafna, look at me. So she won't feel a lot of burden. It's okay, Shafna. You can answer my question, or maybe you want to share some story about the journey for Shafna on making the podcast. What inspired you? Why you want to join the competition?
Because I never podcast.
Oh, you never done podcast before, and you heard about the competition, and you decide to join. Okay, what did you talk about on your podcast?
Timun Mas.
Timun Mas. Timun Mas. Is it a golden cucumber? No, you don't know.
I don't know.
Have
I
you
think it's the
forgot?
girl on
I
the
forgot.
giant thing.
Yeah, it's the girl and the giant thing. It's called Timun Mas. I don't think we can.
I think it's
say-
Hulk or something.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's called Buto Ijo. Even though the color is the same, it's green, but it's not Hulk. It's Buto Ijo. So you make a story about Timun Mas. So, how was the process? Why you choose Timun Mas? Is there any other option?
Because I know the story.
Because you know the story, so you decide to make Timun Mas as the podcast material, like that. Who helped you? Did you do it on your own, or you have help? You got help from your teachers or your parents?
My mom helped me.
Oh, mommy helped you because you did it at home, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Kaila? Who inspired you to join the podcast competition? It's not the first time, right? You have
Yeah.
done the competition 3 times. You won 3 times.
I actually got inspired by my mom.
Mommy podcaster.
Yeah.
No.
When she was young.
When she was young,
No, she's a good talker.
she's a good talker.
And then when I heard about the podcast championship, I decided to join because I was interested in it.
Okay. And what like positive things or what benefit that you gain from doing a podcast?
I became more confident, and then more confident.
More confidence. That's one of the point because
Yeah.
this is your third year. Okay, and it's second year for Kenzie. Kaila said her inspiration is her mom. What about you?
My sister.
Your sister, Felicia.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How?
She does podcasts a lot.
And then?
And then when I graduate from kindergarten, I feel like, oh, okay, there's podcasts. All right, I'm inspired, so I just want to join it.
You think it's interesting for you?
Yeah, it's interesting.
From a lot of your sister activity, you think podcast is the most interesting to join?
Yes.
Oh, is there other than podcast that you follow your sister step?
Oh no, probably only that.
Probably only podcast. Okay. How do you say? What do you say to her when you know that you won this competition? I won, like that.
I kind of said like, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, this
yeah.
year I won. Maybe you will. LOSE.
Oh, that's a sibling vibe. I think we're gonna keep it for other session. But because during the announcement, grade 2 is announced first, yeah.
Yeah.
And then grade 6 later. So Felicia they haven't got the result whether she won or not, and you got it first. And then you say, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got in the game. Congratulations, by the way, guys. Your hard work paid off. What about Arwen? Who is your inspiration?
My mom also.
Mommy. Why? Mommy is a active talker like Kaila. Is there another term about it?
Is a good talker. And,
It's a good talker.
And also it's like the person who presents on her work. When she works, there's like this one session of learning in the bus, and so like he presents things. Yes.
Oh. You,
I don't explain.
no, it's okay. I will help you. Have you joined your mom at work so you know that she can present well? Oh, how many times you visit your mom at work?
One time, 2 times.
What? Oh, okay. No fighting. So you visit mommy couple times at work and you know that she can present her work well, and that inspire you to do the podcast. Okay. So you share your inspiration. The next question will be, before Shafna said that her podcast is talking about Timun Mas. Each one of you have your own, right? And how do you develop your concept before you present it, before you record it and join the competition? How do you develop it? Or you just like, day 1, Mommy, I want to join the podcast. Okay. Day 2, let's record. Is it like that directly, or like, okay, Mom, day 1, okay, what story that I want to tell? How we are going to do the podcast? That's something like that. How? Please share. We need to share this. So if your friends watch this podcast today, hopefully it will inspire them to join next year. So they know what to do. Like if they are like, how to do the podcast is quite difficult. Maybe they don't have help. Sorry, at home. They will know where to start. Who wants to share first?
Me.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Fine, you.
Okay.
So first, we just need to make sure we have the things we need to record, and if we already got the things we need to record, we have to figure out the content of like what should we do, what is it all about, and you just record that content, and so like just edit it and then
Oh, okay. That's the step on how make the podcast. You have to make sure that you have the hardware, like you have the tools to record it, right? And
then you try to find the content.
the
What
content,
is it
yes.
about?
let's talk about the content. How do you develop the content, the concept of your content? Develop means how you make it into something that is worth to listen to. Like if we have a conversation like this, I don't think that a lot of people want to hear if we only talk about something like, do you like meatballs? No, it's true. But if we like, do you think meatballs are healthy? Yeah, some meatballs healthy, some are not. That will be something that people want to listen, right?
Yeah.
But if you want to talk about something that more or deeper with a lot of information that other people think that they need to hear, you have to, that's the meaning of developing the idea. So not only talking about something out there, but we have to like Shafna have the story of Timun Mas. So how to develop the story of Timun Mas to make sure that when people listen to it, they will feel interested or they will feel happy or entertained. How do you develop your idea?
If it's all about life, if the theme is all about life, you just try to rethink what happened in your life and try to pick the most interesting one that you think.
Is that your concept? You talk about that on your podcast?
Yes.
Wow, that's nice. You talk about what is the interesting things in your life. And
Yes, because I talk about the interesting things in life, and if it's so like this one podcast, I was telling I went to the hotel, and in the hotel is like I told the history of it.
okay, that's how you develop your story. So you choose from the history side. Okay. So you choose interesting, of course you choose something interesting in your life, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Kenzie?
Wait, what was the question again?
How do you develop your concept? How, when you choose your idea, how do you make it interesting for other people to hear it?
It's entertaining and easy listening.
Entertaining, easy listening, that's the key. And from your work, how do you make it like that? How you are sure that, when I say this, it's going to be entertaining and it's easy to listen? What do you talk about on your podcast?
I talk about the Indonesian songs and the meaning of it.
So you talk about the meaning of the
Indonesian song.
Indonesian song. What Indonesian song that you discuss?
Number one is Ayam dan Lape, and then second one is Cubak Cubak Song, and then third one is Cik Cik Periuk, and the fourth one is Si Patakaan, and the fifth one is Hey Amko Rambe Amko.
Wow, there's a lot of Indonesian song, and you talk about it on your podcast, about the meaning behind each song. So that's entertaining. So that's how you develop your idea.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna talk about song. What part of song that is going to be interesting to talk about? And Kenzie choose the meaning behind of each song. Okay, that's how you develop your idea. What about Kaila?
What was the question again?
Sorry.
How you develop your content things or whatever.
Yes, the concept, how you develop. Like, what is your first idea, and then in the end, what you present on your podcast, so you become the winner.
So this year's podcast, I actually interviewed my mom about banking. So like how you save your account and like put money in your account, and then like maybe take the money from that account, and like I get like information, and
Okay.
then maybe a little bit of it. I did a research on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do the research before you mentioned mommy.
Yeah.
What's the relation between mommy and the idea of talking about banking information on your podcast?
Oh, my mom works in a bank.
Oh, mommy work on the okay. So now I can see. And mommy, did mommy help you to do the research, or you visit her on?
She told me like the informations about like being a banker. And
Okay, so the research done by her or by you?
I get the information from my mom, and then she told me like the informations, like everything like that.
Oh, okay. So she is the source of
Yeah,
information.
yeah.
Okay, okay. So then the research, but so the inspiration is your mom. That's totally, and she also the one who helped you to build the concept and
Yeah.
develop it. Okay, that's nice. Thank you guys. Now, Timun Mas, how? Can you share with us, Shafna?
First, I
Mhm.
read the note. Second, I record. Then, if there is wrong, I record again. Then my mom edit. Then send to teachers.
Oh, okay. Oh, you choose Timun Mas because you like it. Is there any other story or Indonesian story that you like beside Timun Mas?
No.
No, only Timun Mas.
Yes.
Do you know Malin Kundang?
Yes.
I
Okay.
do.
Would you like to make a podcast about Indonesian folklore?
Maybe.
Oh, that's nice. We can talk about the meaning of each story also. Do you know what is the meaning behind Timun Mas?
No.
Can you tell?
I don't know.
Shafna, what is the meaning? It's spooky.
I don't even know the story.
Oh, you don't even know the story. You should listen to her podcast. So now, for the process of researching, preparing, you have shared it already, and you also, Kenzie, why you decide to choose those 5 songs? Who helped you?
My mom
Okay,
and my dad.
okay, and how did you do your research?
Pretty much I am a bookworm, so I read books like every after school in the library.
Okay,
And then I just like, and then, oh yeah, and then my mom also watched like some news, and then she found, oh, this is interesting. Maybe you should do this for your podcast.
oh, that's nice. It's really nice if we have a very supportive parents, right?
Yeah, at first I want to do humor, but it's hard, so
Why?
it's hard to make it, and so I changed my mind to do the other podcasts other than humor.
Humor, okay. Oh, actually, that's interesting part to be asked, but I think we will go to the next one. I will ask you later why you decide that humor is difficult to do. What about Arwen? Start from Arwen. While you are preparing a podcast for the competition, I believe all of you are facing challenges, right?
Yeah.
We faced
Can you share?
So one of the challenges is the lines. The lines is like what we say, but we have to remember it. For me, I just have a paper, and then so I just read it out. But my mom said we have to memorize it, but I seem to cannot.
Okay.
So I just told my Mom, I cannot memorize this much. So can I just read by the paper? And she said yes.
Okay. Oh, in the end, mommy said that will be fine because
It's
on
just-
whatever you do, when you start to feel burden, you have to put the burden. Like
Yeah.
if you cannot go away that obstacle, it's okay. Time will teach us.
Yeah.
That's good decision. Mommy is wise. What about Shafna? Do you face any challenge or like, piece of cake, miss? I can do all by myself. Which one? Is there any problem or any difficulties that you face when you record or preparing for the podcast? Do you need one time to? It's okay, honey. I will go to Kaila first, yeah? Okay, what about Kaila?
Like when you're recording and then you got like one line wrong and then you have to start all over again.
I think I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Don't be like that. we've been through, right? That's the only challenge that you face during the preparation of your podcast.
Yeah, it just feels like
Frustrating?
yeah.
Like, oh, I cannot remember that. Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Why you are furthering away from me? Good question. Did I smell? What about you?
So hard. I think I took like 3 hours to make it, cause like we do it like if one slide wrong, you need to do it again, and again.
Yeah.
Oh, until you.
And the worst thing is when you did it, you need to delete all of it so you don't have too much storage.
Oh, so you cannot keep the wrong one
Yeah.
because
Yeah, and
it's-
then that will be hard to pick, and then if it submit, it's got it wrong.
so you delete the wrong one. You choose the wrong one.
Yeah.
Oh,
That.
But and then oh no, and then my mom and my dad edited it again, and then it's perfect.
oh, thankfully. Otherwise, he won't. You won't be here.
Yeah.
If you send the wrong one, you won't be here. Thank you. Congratulations. Wow. So many challenges, right? Go back again to Shafna. Have you got the answer, or you are sure there's no problem? It's okay, honey. If you don't have any problem during the process, that will be fine.
I record so many.
Oh, you also have to record so many times because you make mistake also during the recording part.
Yes.
Okay. How did you feel? Do you want to keep going or like, Mommy, I don't want to do it anymore. It's tiring.
I kept going.
You keep going. That's good job. Do you want to do it again this year?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a good answer. If you want to do it again, it means that it is your passion, right? At least for now, you like to do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the duration for each podcast that you send for the championship?
Because mine is like 2 minutes.
2 minutes. What about
or
Shafna?
3.
1 minute, 2 minutes,
15 minutes.
15 minutes? Are you sure?
Mm.
Oh, that's long. Wow, that's cool. Kaila?
If I'm not mistaken, I think 3 until 4 minutes.
3 until 4. Okay. What about Kenzie?
5 or 6 minutes.
5 or 6
Oh,
minutes.
yeah, 5 minutes.
You talk about a lot of things, right? 5 songs and the
yeah.
meaning behind it. Okay. Each level have different duration.
I think
I
so.
guess.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's nice. What make you think? Can you give us a glimpse of your own insight? What make you think that you can win this competition? Like, what is the X factor that each of you have on your podcast that enable you to become the winner? Like, maybe like, I think I'm the cutest girl in the world. Maybe like that, or like, you know what means? I'm a smart person and I can show it on my podcast.
I thought I was not gonna win.
Oh, you thought you're not gonna win?
Me too.
I know.
Oh, you guys are so humble. Are you sure?
Yeah.
But you are the winner. So what do you think? What do you think makes your podcast stand out among others?
It's interesting.
Interesting. Oh, nice.
I sang.
You sang. You
Yeah.
sang on your Did you sing all those songs? Like I am Nelape.
I just sing it one by one, and then I tell the meaning.
Oh. So do you think the judge is mesmerized by your voice?
No.
No. But you said that the reason why you won. What about Shafna? What do you think? Why you are able to win this one?
I think I not won.
Oh, you also thought that before you didn't win this competition also? Yeah.
Yes.
Why you don't have that confidence, guys?
I don't know. I thought mine was not good enough.
Yeah.
Because you thought you're not good enough, but you gave your best effort, right?
Yeah, I gave my best.
You gave your best effort, so but you still don't think it's good enough.
Yeah.
Okay, but still, you are the winner. That's why we invite you
Yeah.
here today. So, if any of your friends who are listening or watching our podcast, do you have any advice for them?
Yes.
Besides all the unconfident things?
Just be confident.
Be
don't
confident.
Be shy.
Don't be shy.
And then just
Speak
live your
freely.
life. Oh yeah, speak freely.
Speak. Oh,
Speak freely.
how free is free?
How free? Just like imagine nobody's listening you.
Oh.
Imagine nobody's listening. So
Like
just you show your emotion. I don't know. I don't know.
So you just pour your emotion on your podcast, so it
Yeah.
can reach your listener. It can reach your audience, so they know that you do that for it's your passion, like that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, what you just said. So I just try to elaborate your statement. Okay, speak freely, and then what else? Be confident. Speak freely. Two already.
Just know it will be worth it in the future. Like it's gonna be useful in the future.
Oh, okay, guys, it's worth it. That's something to note about. It's worth it. If you work hard on something, nothing is going to go waste. It's
Yeah.
going to be useful, and you can pick up anything, right?
Yeah.
And podcast is one of it. What about you, Kenzie? Do you want to share?
Just try it, and then until you like did it, and then if you've done like a podcast, like you have to be satisfied with it to inspire people.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. This can be one of the motive that we can pick up to make the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Even though we speak freely, we have to remember that when people listen to what we say, we have to be
Yeah.
responsible to it, because as a Kinderfield student, we are responsible
Responsible
to
the
life generation. We have to make sure that what we say can inspire others
Yeah.
instead of making them feel sad or make them feel bad about themselves, right? So we spread positivity outside to our friends. So our podcast can be part of our lives, which is
Yeah.
responsible to life generation. You are right?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, why you are so shy? Is it? If you said you want to join again next year,
Yeah.
have you
Yeah.
make another concept for your podcast next year?
Obviously, no.
No.
No, because it's based on the theme. I don't know the theme.
Oh, but you are
Yeah.
excited to like. I'm curious. What is the
Yeah.
theme next year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shafna also. You want to join, right? Next year. Hopefully you will win the competition next year, and we can meet each other again for the podcast with another winner of Kinderfield Primary Championship
Yep.
podcast competition. Okay, wow, this has been a wonderful time talking to the winners of Kinderfield Primary Final E-Championship 2023 podcast competition. They have shared the process of making each podcast that they send to the competition, how they can win, even though some of them feel a little bit unconfident about it at the beginning, but the result shows that their hard work paid off. They are the winners now, and they are excited to welcome next year's championship, and hopefully they can get the same title, become the winner too, right? Okay, that is the episode of Little Podcaster today. Thank you very much for joining our podcast. I'll see you on the next episode with a new guest and of course new topic to talk about. Don't forget, stay happy, stay healthy, and it's a happy goodbye from all of our winners students today. Okay, thank you and bye-bye.
Bye.